What is up, boyos? Welcome to the Loader Gamecast, where we discuss that everything is video games. This week, we're talking about Discord and PlayStation and the state of play that happened over the week and some other goodness. My name is Jake. That over there is Nicholas, otherwise known as Nick. How you doing,
Hello.
Nick?
I'm doing okay. I just got my second COVID shot, so...
Oh, yeah. How you feeling?
So far, so good. My arm hurts, but that's it.
Yeah. But you don't got the headaches or the...
I don't got the headaches. I don't got the tiredness. It's just my arm.
That's good. I'm excited for you, man.
Yeah, man. I can travel now.
We can do mass orgies now.
Oh, yeah. Put it right in the butt.
Feel all right about it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad it's over, though.
Yeah. Until we have to get our third shot.
But the third one, yeah. Fuck, I mean, if it's free, whatever.
Yeah, that's my thing, too. It's like, it's free? Sure. Why not?
Load me up with all of that 5G.
Yeah. Put the chips
I'll
in
take
me.
it.
Bill Gates. Yeah. Whatever.
If I can just start using my hand as my phone, you know?
Yeah, it'll be like fucking Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, there you go. Dude, when is that ever going to happen? When like, your hand becomes a smartphone? And then you can like scroll on your hand or on your wrist or whatever, because then you would never need a battery because you are the battery, right?
Oh.
So it would never die.
My thing is,
and you're frozen.
Oh, am I
Son
frozen?
Of a bitch.
For real? That's weird. Am I still frozen? Well, hopefully we can get through this. So anyway, watches. The smartwatches.
Mm-hmm. What about the smartwatches, Jake?
And then there's like the bendy phones, right? So
the phones that bend?
Yeah, but they never really came out. But here's my idea. Is you have the bendy phone and it's like in a bracelet sort of deal. And then you just kind of pull it out and you like hook it to your finger. And it's just in your hand? And then it's just in your hand. You just do a little, and then you're done. You just go, and it like folds up into your bracelet.
It's like a fucking slap bracelet.
Yeah, it's like a slap.
But it's just, it goes out this way. It's just like you pull it and then you go, and it goes,
yeah,
and it winds back up.
It's like like teachers had the thing for the projector.
Yeah,
it's like that, but on your wrist.
That. Yeah, I get that. Or you make you feel like Iron Man too, because he's got like the wristbands, right? And he like puts them together, and then his whole suit comes out of the wristbands.
Yeah, just like that. We're like Iron Man.
Yeah.
The world needs
to be... happen, Motorola.
Yeah, Motorola. Come on, guys.
Where are you at?
Where's the new Razor? I've been waiting ages.
Seriously, where is the new Razor? Where is the new Sidekick? Give me the Sidekick. Dude.
Oh, dude, I want tactile buttons again. I really do.
Do you though?
Kinda.
I mean, if it was like a choice, if it was like the Sidekick where it would go like whoosh,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you have the buttons here, but it's a touch screen on the top.
Yeah.
So this is the touch screen, and you go, and then you got the
yeah. I had one that just kind of slid up, just went, you know.
Yeah. Those were popular too.
Yeah, I like that phone a lot.
I mean, I had the what was it? The chocolate, where it would just go just a little bit, and then you have like the little tiny buttons underneath.
I miss tactile buttons. I just remember in like class, I could like type a full fucking paragraph without looking at my phone.
Fucking T9, dude. Kids these days don't know what T9 is.
They don't even know, dude. They have no idea. I was so good at T9. It was ridiculous.
Remember when they used to have those like competitions where it'd be like, this chick wrote an entire sentence that we came up with in like 8 seconds. And you're like, God damn, that's like 6 paragraphs. It's like, that's crazy because T9's so fast. It's much faster than autocorrect or swipe or
dude. Autocorrect
whatever.
Is so annoying. Like I'll type I'm at the house and then and I type house correctly and it's like, did you mean hose? No, I meant house. What I typed. Like it's autocorrecting correct words now.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing? So
annoying.
I
hate that.
And you can't you can't fix it. It's so annoying.
Anyway,
last week's question was when will I get a PS5? And we got a couple responses here. Moist Appointment wrote an interesting application. Well, this has to do with what we were talking about in that show as well. But an interesting application for Sony's AI would be to have it learn from the player and form a nemesis that knows and replicates the player's playstyle. This could create well-done doppelganger or shadow link gameplay. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about a little bit.
I also really enjoy the fact that he put interesting in quotes.
Yeah, interesting.
It's interesting. He's got to pay the whatever it is. Got to put a coin in the thing, the donation box,
the troll toll. Yeah,
he's got to pay the troll toll for the interesting.
Yeah, that would be cool for Sony's AI. Maybe they could put that in the what was that game with the Nemesis system? Fuck. Shadow of Mordor. Yeah. Put that in Shadow of Mordor. Yeah. But back to the original question, when will I get a PS5? Moist Appointment also says, when will Jake get a PS5? Well, I think Jake has some big news. Cooking for Group said, I think Jake will get a PS5 in the next week or so. It's
also got a colon D in that.
A little happy face. Big happy man.
Yeah. Well, you got some news for us. How does Moist Appointment says that you have news for us, Jake? What's the news?
Oh, dude. I got this big hunk of ugly plastic sitting right at my feet right now called the PS5. It's so fucking
shit, no way.
Yeah, it's so fucking ugly, dude. So here's my experience with the PS5 thus far. Okay?
All right.
The UI is underwhelming. I miss backgrounds. I miss the customization of the PS4. It's like the customization in the PS4 was worse than the PS3, and they made it even worse in the PS5. Traversing the UI will take some getting used to. Some things I really like, some things I don't really like. The thing's ugly as fuck. I hate how ugly it is. They didn't fix copying. But besides that, I've got the games now. So I get to play games, and that's all that really matters. I really like the media bar as well. The media bar is nice.
Media bar is nice. It's not loaded with a whole bunch of ads and shit. Yeah.
And I was going to complain about the party system, but we'll talk about that in the chunk of the show.
Oh, okay.
In the meat of the show.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But this leads us right into what you've been playing. What you been playing, Nick?
Well, I've been playing. I went on vacation. I say vacation. It was like a slow burn, if you will, of a vacation. So I was in the car a lot. I was just doing nothing. I was in a hotel room a lot. So I just played Monster Hunter Rise. I got to high rank in Monster Hunter Rise, which is pretty much the end of the game. And it's like now the game starts and you can grind and collect your shit.
The end game is there, yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, here's some new monsters that are really hard. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, they added new monsters in the last patch that they had, and I haven't even seen those guys yet. So there's a bunch of fucking content in this game, and I haven't gotten to it yet. But other than that, Returnal came out, and I dropped the dough because I am a fucking roguelite fanatic. I fucking love roguelites. So I'm like, all right, it's third person, it's space, there's monsters, it's dark and gloomy, it's a roguelite. I'm picking it up. I fucking love this game. I hated it. Yesterday, I was so bad at this game. So bad. I would get to the first boss, die every single time. Today, got to the first boss 3 or 4 times, cleared it. And I was like, all right, well, that was it. So now I'm in the second area, and I just fucking love it. And I got a new gun and new alt fires, and it's so much fun. But I think we should head over to you because you just got a PlayStation 5, so you've been playing some PlayStation 5 things.
Yeah, first of all, let me start out with the first thing I was playing. Last week I mentioned it too. I started Horizon the day before the show, and I actually beat Horizon.
Shit, that didn't take you very long.
No, because I bum rushed that game. Right. But I beat it on ultra difficulty. That game's fantastic. It's a beautiful game. God damn, it's beautiful. And then on I think it was Wednesday, I saw Wario64 on Twitter was like, hey, hey, there's a drop at GameStop. get ready, get your butts ready. So I'm like, okay, my butt is ready, and I got my phone, I got my computer. I'm refreshing pages. I'm screaming at it. I'm like, I'm not getting one again. And then our friend is like, I got one. Venmo me the money. I'm like, okay. And then it got here yesterday.
Yeah.
Somehow that was really quick.
It's just fucking quick. So quick. You didn't even have to wait a week like I did. I think I had to wait a week and a half to play.
And it came with Returnal, which I'll talk about in just a second. But most importantly, came with MLB The Show 21.
Still in the plastic.
Still. Maybe I'll play it on stream or something. I don't even like MLB, but it came with that, so there you go. Anyway, Returnal. It's funny you say you die on the final boss. I just fucking wrecked that boss first try. Like,
which one?
The first boss.
No, but like how many runs have you done?
I think there's the part where it kills you at the beginning. But then came back. I've done like one 2.5 hour run.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, where I killed first.
You beat the boss the first try. So did Anthony. Anthony beat the boss the first try, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And then that same day, I just couldn't get past it.
Yeah,
no matter how hard I tried.
Or Brandon, our friend Brandon, who you can see in our Last of Us spoiler cast. Make sure you check that out. But he's like, yeah, Nick was really mad when Anthony beat it first try, and I'm like, oh well, if Nick can't do it, I'll probably die, and I just fucking beat it, no problem.
And I remember talking to you last night. I'm like, yeah, good fucking luck, Jake. Good luck. And then I went to sleep, and then apparently you fucking beat it.
I absolutely love this game. I think it's great, man.
It's so good.
It's definitely the best game of the year, but like there's only been this game this year, really. So
yeah, there's not a whole lot going on.
But like it's so smooth, dude. Like butter, and the way the triggers feel are like. I wasn't really sold on the PS5 controller until I played that, and I'm like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, the triggers and the vibrations, like when you start out a new run, you really get the sense of like all the raindrops that are hitting your head, and you feel it in the controller. You're like, fuck, this is.
Next time you
really
play the game, Nick, just stand there and press L3 and just hold it up to your ear, and just so you could hear what the controller does. It goes boo.
I think I have.
It makes a noise. It's fucking insane. It's wild. It's a beautiful game. I'll probably have more to say about it next week. But damn. Yeah.
What's your favorite gun so far?
I feel like I've
pistol, shotgun, assault rifle, and I don't know if you've gotten like the LMG thing yet.
Yeah, I feel like the one run I was pretty heavy pistol.
Okay.
No. Sorry, I was pretty heavy shotgun, and I was rocking with the shotgun. And then when I got to the boss, I got like an upgraded pistol, which I really like the pistol a lot.
Yeah,
it works really well.
Yeah. I like. There's another one you get in the second area. It's like an LMG, and it shoots kind of like this. It's kind of like a fan. All the bullets kind of go pew 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 sort of thing.
Oh, cool.
And it starts out real bad, and I'm like, man, this gun sucks. And then you upgrade it a little bit to unlock the
next
next alterations of it. And it's like, man, this thing feels so good. Yeah, I love that game. I'll probably end up platinuming it sometime because I'm just gonna get deep into it. It's just gonna be a game I come back to over and over again.
And like, I'm honestly like not even a huge fan of roguelikes, but just the way this game feels and the way it's set up, it's sort of like Hades in a way, where the story's sort of interspersed while you're playing it, and as you get deeper, more of the story unfolds, and there is like an actual. I wasn't expecting like a pretty interesting story going on. Put the money in there. I wasn't expecting to be like captivated by that.
Who the fuck is the astronaut?
Yeah.
That's my most intriguing question. Who the fuck is that?
You know what the aesthetic of this game? I said this last night because I streamed this game for about 2 hours last night. Go watch the VOD. But constant shout outs.
Yeah.
But while I was playing it, I was like, dude, if someone told me Remedy made this game, I'd believe them. Because that's the aesthetic I get from it. It's got that...
Oh, yeah, the control sort of feel to it.
Yeah, like where it's sort of...
It's
abstract.
Nightmare Fuel. Yeah.
A little abstract and a little weird, but like colorful, but also like sort of dark. And yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I hear it's like Metroid mixed with Control, mixed with just a roguelite. And it's like, that sounds fucking cool.
Yeah, those like tentacle things that grab you and pull you up, that is straight out of Metroid. That is straight out of Metroid.
I don't have you been like injured by those, or are they literally just
they just pull you up and then you can dash out of them. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I haven't like gone all the way up to the top yet.
Oh, I haven't done that either. I'm too
so I don't know if they like hurt you or what.
They probably
once
do.
You get up to the top.
They probably do.
So, but yeah, I love the game, and I'll probably be playing it for a very long time. Worth the purchase in my eyes.
Yeah.
In my eyes.
I caught fire. Let's get to what we lovingly call titties. It'd be cool if we had like a little transition thing there. And just like a big boob comes on the screen.
Just like anime tits.
Yeah. Titties.
Or just like a side swipe kind of like.
One day we'll have the technology.
I'll have to learn Premiere and do something like that.
Yeah, well, I could definitely do it in Premiere, but it'd be nice to just have a button I could do on this.
Oh yeah, on the stream, that would be great.
Could probably figure that out in Streamlabs somehow. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. The titties, what we lovingly call titties, just some tidbits of news that aren't worthy of full news articles.
Probably. We just say that because we don't. There's not a whole lot to say, but conversations could strike up about certain things, and we could spend a minute on them.
Last week we forgot to mention the DICE Awards. I completely blanked on that. I didn't even realize they happened, but they did happen, and Hades won Best Game, so that's cool.
Nice, good
for you, Hades.
Good game to do it. Speaking of roguelites.
DC Fandom returns this October. This year's Fandom takes place on October 16th, and if you remember last year, that's where they announced both that Suicide Squad game and the Gotham
Knights. Yeah, Gotham Knights.
Game. Yeah.
For sure.
So could be cool. I don't really expect a whole lot of video game news coming from that this year.
No, they'll probably show off RPATs.
Yeah, definitely.
Batman and just a couple of other things. Maybe a continuation of Suicide Squad. Because when does that movie come out? Do you know when that movie comes out?
That movie will already be out by the time
By the time, that's what I was thinking. So yeah. I don't know,
because I think that movie's in August.
Marvel just released a Phase 5 or Phase 4 kind of trailer, and it kind of goes over what they plan on doing for this next phase, the start of this next phase. I wonder if like DC is going to try to copy them and do the same thing. Like
I hear the rumors are they're working on another like Green Lantern thing, and of course that Flash movie. I don't know. I would love to see a good Green Lantern movie.
Yeah.
Give me Jon Stewart. God damn it. Both the Green Lantern and the Daily Show host. Both of them.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, Jon Stewart was the name of the Green Lantern in the Justice League animated series.
Oh, I see.
That his name is Jon Stewart.
Not the Daily Show host.
But I would also take the Daily Show host.
What about
not as a Green Lantern, but just in general.
Oh, you would take him? I would take John Oliver as a Green Lantern.
I would also, but he'd have to be like that ugly like orange one,
Sure.
Titanfall 2 player count is up by 750% on Steam, and I think this has a lot to do with the new season of
Apex.
and I think it links over to that game. And I think Titanfall 2 also went free to play.
It did last weekend or something.
Yeah,
Did
so
it actually go free to play like forever, or is it just a week?
I think it might have just been an event thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But yeah, I think it's just the hype from Apex, and people are like, "Oh, let's go play Titanfall. It's a great game."
I mean, it is a great game.
It is a great game. Yeah,
it would be really cool if they made that game free to play. I bet so many people, like maybe not the story, but the online. I bet so many people would go back over to that.
I feel like this happens like at least once a year with Titanfall 2, where just like once a year this game gets ultra hyped and people just jump back in it for some reason.
Because it's a good game and people are like, remember that game? And then like 700 million other people are like, remember that game?
Yeah. You know? I was almost tempted to message you guys and be like, hey, you guys want to play Titanfall? Like,
yeah, I do.
I'd be down. It's a great game.
It is. It's very fun.
Nintendo gives Super Mario Party a much-needed online upgrade 3 years later. So you can now play Super Mario Party online. You would have thought they would have done that at the start of the pandemic, but they didn't.
At the start of the pandemic, or like the next week that the game came out?
Yeah, it should have come out with the game, honestly.
So, like, the problem with Super Mario Party is, like, everything has... Like, Nintendo's been pretty good with releasing content, like Mario Maker 2, I think. They had, like, content come out a month after the game came out. There's a couple other ones that had content come out, and I don't remember what they were. But it's like, what the fuck happened to Mario Party? Give us new maps, give us new characters, give us new mini games. Like, give us online play, please. And they're like, nah, we'll wait 3 years until the game's dead and nobody wants to play it anymore.
I feel like maybe Mario Party didn't sell as well as they thought it would.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I bought it.
I played it at your house. And I remember thinking, like, this is a great idea for a game, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's so boring.
It's very boring. It's so boring.
If they made... It's so... I feel like I could make it better.
Just take the whole map out of it, take the whole board out of it, and just give me WarioWare.
Yeah.
Like, just give me that. That's
I like the board aspect of it. I do like that.
It's always.
I just
so
feel
random.
But I feel like the mini maps or not the mini maps. The mini games are just so pointless and useless. Like, they need to change up the format of the board, and they also need to change the mini games because the mini games are lame. My dream. Go ahead.
I think the board needs to be more basic, and then you make it more about the mini games. Like, if you beat the mini games or whatever, and you just kind of make the board basic. You don't have like all these winding paths. You make it kind of like Monopoly. It's tried, it's true, it's there. You know, don't fucking change what ain't broke.
Yeah, I don't mind it as much. I just like, it feels like the mini games play very little into the game.
Into the overall.
Yeah, if you had the complex maps, but like the mini games actually meant something, I wouldn't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my dream Mario Party.
All right.
One of the mini games is like Smash Bros. One of the mini games is Mario Tennis. One of the mini games is Mario Golf. One of the mini games is Wii Bowling. You know, like, and one of the mini games is Mario Kart. Like, that would be fucking sick, dude. I don't know how they could ever do that, but that'd be the sickest Mario Party game ever. It would be
pretty cool, but I feel like those mini games would end up not being so many. They would go on for a while.
They take too long? Well, I mean, like, it's like one lap of Mario Kart, and you have one stock in Smash Bros. Or, you know.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that would be kind of cool. Just kind of make it like a what would you call it, a showcase of all of their games that came out recently, or, you know, that would be kind of interesting.
I would love that. It'd be too hard to pull off, though. PS5 shipped 7.8 million units, beating PlayStation 4 for fastest selling console. Which I think PS4 was at like 7.5, so it's not by like much. But
the crazy thing is, the PS4 was so readily available. The PS5 You can't find it anywhere. So a lot of those are shipping to people who are just selling them.
Yeah, I wonder.
You know?
I wonder. You know,
Like,
I don't know.
What is the percentage of people who actually have it to the percentage?
They haven't put out that number, so I don't know.
I would love to know with this number, 7.8 million units, how many of those units are actually active, have an actual user on it. That would be something that I would want to know.
Yeah, because how much of this is just like inflated from?
Right.
Yeah, I have no idea. Probably not as much as we think.
Could be. Yeah,
I don't know.
Honestly, even saying like a million just seems like a lot to me. If you say like a million of these are consoles that scalpers bought, it's like that just seems like a lot. And still, it's if you take a million out of this number, it's 6.8 million, which is still way up there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So who knows? But and even so, if the scalpers are actually selling the consoles, that's still active players, so I don't know.
That's true. That's very true. I didn't. Yeah.
But how many of them are not being sold and they're just sitting in a
warehouse? Yeah, from warehouse to warehouse. Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing about the scalpers is they buy 5, but if they sell 3, they've made their money back already. So,
so anyway, then what? Yeah, they just hold on to the rest of them for the till the end of time
until someone buys them, I guess. You can now buy Queen Elizabeth II's 24-karat gold Wii for $300,000.
Yes, yeah, it's on eBay right now. You can buy it. It has a buy it now option for $300,000.
Oh, fuck.
The weird thing is, I have a little bit of background on this.
Oh, please.
I have to pull up my notes for it. Queen Elizabeth. Let's see. So I looked it up on eBay, and it's still available. So if you have the Dosh,
I do. I have 300,000.
Yeah, $300,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Instead of buying a house,
Twitch has been very lucrative for me. So
okay. Where's my money? Where's my cut?
I haven't seen any money yet.
So there was THQ was putting up a game, and the game was called the Big Family Games for the Wii. Do you remember this game at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Do you do? Okay, I don't remember this game. Even looking at the picture of it, I don't remember this game.
Sounds familiar, yeah.
What THQ decided to do was, in order to promote this game, they were going to plate a Wii in gold and give it to the Queen of Elizabeth, or the Queen Elizabeth of England. But she never received it at all. So who knows where the fuck this thing's been for the whole time. It was thought to have disappeared, but reemerged in the public eye in 2019 with a spate of coverage in the gaming media. So somebody somewhere has been holding on to this gold-plated Wii for the past 20 years. No, 2009. So 2009 to now. So for the past 11 years, somebody's been holding on to this and is just now selling it on eBay. It's fucking bizarre.
Queen Elizabeth is like, oh no, I already have an Xbox. Thank you.
Oh, it's platinum plated.
I'm more of a 360 fan. I love Master Chief.
And the War of the Gears.
Yes, I love Gears of War. It reminds me of my youth.
Oh, Dom is my favorite.
Yeah, so then Prince Andrew got it, and now he needs some money. So he's selling it.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Somebody in the family got it.
It was Harry. It was
Harry's fucking gold-plated Wii. And they were going through his estate. They're like, oh, who should get this? And they're like, just sell it on eBay.
No, it's Harry. Harry and Meghan, they just moved to America. They've been severed from the royal family. They have no money now. All he's got is this 24-karat gold Wii. So he's got Oh, you think Prince Philip had it though?
Prince Philip, yeah, he had it, and he had it in his quarters, and he was playing it. And then when he died, they're like, "Oh well, we gotta start divvying this stuff
It's
out."
actually
Like, nobody
rumored.
wants a Wii anymore.
It's rumored when Prince Philip was found, he had the golden Wiimotes in his hand. He was actually playing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking
See,
playing.
This is the kind of news you get on the Loner Gamecast, boys.
Kind of news you get on the titties.
Yeah. Doom Eternal
Doom.
has added paid skins, despite previous assurance it wouldn't. I mean, it's also been a year. Also, since this game came out, they've been purchased by Microsoft. So there's that too.
Yep.
I don't know.
That's like one of the epitome of a titty right there. That's a good fucking sentence right there.
See,
the epitome of a titty.
My thing with paid skins is like I don't really mind paid skins if they come this much later. It's like if the game comes out and there's paid skins, it's like no, dude, just put that in the game. If this was part of the development cycle for the game, it should just be in the game.
Right.
And then
don't block content even if it's cosmetic just to sell it later on.
But then a year later, it's like we've made all these new skins, we want to put them in the game, but we've worked on it since the game came out.
Yeah.
All right, paid skins, that's fine. That's my thing.
For sure.
That's the way. Yeah. That's where I stand on it.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
It's like when Evolve came out and it came out with this huge digital store. It's like, dude, no. How about you just have everything in the game?
Yeah. It's like we're paying $60 for this game that's eventually going to go free to play. That's eventually just going to die in 10 years anyway. But despite that, we're paying $60 for this game, and your skins are $10 each. Like, what the fuck? No, get out of here.
Yeah, stupid.
You don't get my whole paycheck. I'm sorry.
I mean, you already do.
Well, yeah.
They're trying to take 2 paychecks now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, $60 is my paycheck. Jesus.
It's hard times, dude.
It's hard times. Fuck.
We don't make a lot over here at Lonercast.
Get a better job. What am I doing?
Hit that donate button. Anyway.
I don't even think I can afford my house anymore.
Oh, God.
No.
We actually had an event this week, Nick. Believe it or not.
What?
We had an event. There was a state of play on the 29th.
It was bad. That's all state of plays are bad.
Really? I mean, it was
it was fine. It was okay.
So it was mainly just Ratchet and Clank.
Uh-huh. There were 2 little nuggets in there, though.
Yeah. It started with Among Us is coming to PS5, PS4. And Subnautica is getting like an expansion of sorts.
And it's coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yep.
And then it was like 15 minutes of Ratchet and Clank. What'd you think?
It looks fucking fantastic. It looks so fucking good. I won't play it because it's not my kind of game. I might, though, depending on the time that it comes out. If there's anything else that I'm looking forward to more, I think it'll take precedent over this. But right now, it looks so fucking good. Like, it looks smooth. All the animations, all the transitions, all the weapons, the movement, everything looks fire and fluid. And the colors in it, and the fact that you get to play as Rivet, I remembered her name, Ratchet, Rivet, and Clank. One of the things that I wonder in this game is if Rivet has a Ratchet or has a Clank of her own, like Clonk, Rivet and Clonk.
So,
but like she lost him, and that they're trying to get him back or something.
Maybe like a female Clank.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, Clank is one of a kind. Also, Clank's a bit androgynous, I guess.
Doesn't he have a girlfriend in one of them, or like something like that?
I thought he fell in love with like one of the TV screens or something.
Oh, that might be it. I'm not a huge Ratchet and Clank guy.
But this is like part of the reboot, so this is
right.
My perspective on it was Ratchet, the character Ratchet, is like a newer gameplay style, where he's got like rocket boots and shit, and he's like jumping around and doing crazy shit. And then Rivet seems, since she has Clank, it seems like she's more of the classic Ratchet feel, where you have Clank that has like the helicopter shit, and he's
Yeah, that's, now that you say that, I can see that.
Like Ratchet's probably gonna be like the cool like side levels, but most of the game is gonna be Rivet. I have this feeling.
Right. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
It could be them like trying something new with Ratchet and Clank, just the series as a whole. They're like, well, what if we put in these things, these mechanics where we don't have Clank, and it's a little different. It's a more fluid. It's more.
It's like Ratchet Deadlock.
Yeah.
I don't know if you played that. That game was sick.
I didn't.
The game was sick.
It was fucking sick. Yeah, it was good. It looks really cool, and it looks good.
Yeah, Ratchet Deadlock was super fucking cool. You didn't have Clank. Clank was more of an Alfred in the game, where he'd like talk to you, and you got like entered into these games, and you were just Ratchet doing cool Ratchet shit, without
Clank bringing you down.
Yeah, you're just out there doing cool Ratchet shit, and he had like this cool ass suit shit.
Well, they are putting suits back in the game, new armors and shit.
Yeah, good.
So that's kind of cool.
It's the best part of the games, dude. Yeah, I'm excited about this game. It's probably the most hyped game for me of the year. It comes out June 11th.
June.
So
does anything else come out around June?
Not that I know of.
Let me check my calendar before we move on.
Yeah.
It looks super good.
I'm very hyped about it. I like the character design of Rivet. Rule 34 is gonna go nuts with her for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, gross. Yeah. You know what's happening in June?
What's that?
Fucking E3.
Oh yeah. So
it's like the next day.
But usually in E3, nothing comes out.
Nothing comes out. Yeah, this will be like the perfect game.
The game to play between E3.
Yeah. Well, yeah, during E3 when nothing's happening, and then right after when you're like, okay, so the next game's out. Yeah, I might actually pick this up.
Or it's like, because we're probably going to stream E3, let's be real. And then, like, the Ubisoft conference is at 10 a.m. And then, the Square Enix conference is at 2 a.m. 2 p.m. We can play Ratchet and Clank in between these conferences. It's going to be sick, dude.
Dude, we should do a 2, 4, 6, 8. What is that? 86-hour stream of the entire E3.
I don't think our internet's gonna handle this.
Come over to my house and we'll set up a whole like camera and rig, and it'll just be me and you and some of the boys on the couch, and it'll just be us fucking reacting.
I mean, I'm down for that. I'm also down to react to them for sure.
But have the stream going on 24/7.
I mean, I was just talking about how I want to be a sleep streamer, and we could get us sleeping too.
Yeah. We can sleep on the couch. We can put the two couches butt to butt, and then you sleep on one and I sleep on another, and maybe sometimes we sleep on each other's. Yeah.
Or on each other.
Or on each other. Yeah, just not even on the couch. On the floor, on each other.
It's all coming together. I'm excited.
Maybe that's the thing. That's the thing that'll Mr. Beast us into popularity.
I think so, yeah. I think so. That's it. That also depends on if I get the days off of work, but
right. That's another thing.
Let's get into the news. The news. That's all I've got.
Wipe.
Yeah. The more the more you know. Yeah.
That would be great, dude. That's just says the
news. And knowledge is power. Okay. First piece of news. This comes from the PlayStation blog. This just came out today, actually. Announcing PlayStation's new partnership with Discord. Let me get this bigger so I can actually read this.
Read that shit.
Popular communication service will integrate with your social experience on PlayStation beginning next year. This comes from Jim Ryan, the president and CEO of PlayStation. At PlayStation, we're constantly looking for new ways to enable players around the world to connect with one another, form new friendships and communities, and share fun experiences and lasting memories. It's in this spirit that we're excited to announce a new partnership with Discord, the communication service popularized by gamers and used by more than 140 million people every month around the world. Together, our teams are already hard at work connecting Discord with your social and gaming experience on PlayStation Network. Our goal is to bring the Discord and PlayStation experiences closer together on console and mobile starting next year, allowing friends, groups, and communities to hang out, have fun, and communicate more easily while playing games together. To bring these experiences to life for our players, Sony Interactive Entertainment has made a minority investment as part of Discord's Series H round. From our very first conversation with co-founders Jason Citrone and Stan Vishnvisky, sorry, Stan. I was inspired by their lifelong love for gaming and our team's shared passion to help bring friends and communities together in new ways, empowering players to create communities and enjoy shared gaming experiences is at the heart of what we do. So we are beyond excited to start this journey with one of the world's most popular communication services. It's always a privilege to work with the great partners to bring fresh experiences to our fans, and we'll have more to share in the coming months. Stay tuned to our channel and Discord for all the latest updates. Yeah, that's wild.
That is fucking wild. We were just talking about this for like the past 2 or 3 weeks about like, because Discord was in talks, apparently rumored to be in talks with Xbox or Microsoft to be bought out by Microsoft. And we were like, and then last week it was like, yeah, they're no longer in talks. And we're like, oh, maybe they're waiting to go on like open, and they're just going to be an open source where everybody can buy into the company. I'm like, that would be pretty good. But they were going to spend $10 billion rumored to purchase Discord. But see, this is what they were waiting out for. They were putting their feelers out. They're like, who wants to buy Discord, yo? And Microsoft's like, yo, we will buy Discord for $10 billion. And then they're like, what about you, Sony? What about you? And then Sony's like, well, we won't buy you out. We'll just buy a big old chunk of you, and you can keep it for X amount. We don't know how much they bought it. They partnered with, they put into. So
it's like a 5 or 10% or something.
Obviously, that's the one you'd want to go with, because now you have the backing of Sony, you have the backing of PlayStation, but you still get to keep your company. You know, you're still in control and shit. So, yeah. And I wonder if Xbox knew that, if they like had a counter offer and they're like, well, PlayStation's offering us this, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to do that. They're like, okay. I wonder.
I think what's most exciting about this, for me, and probably for every gamer, is this is going to make crossplay easier than ever.
Yep.
If you have friends on PC, no problem. Like we have a friend, Patrick, who we talk to a bit, but he's mainly a PC guy. Yep. We have another friend, Brandon, same thing. But like now, if he's on PC in the Discord party, we could just hop in that Discord party and we could all just chat and play our games. And
yeah, even if we're not playing the same game.
Yeah. You know? Maybe we're weird and we like to just hang out in parties when we're all playing different games. But like,
yeah, maybe. Honestly,
we do that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, we just hang out. Sometimes we don't even fucking play games. We're just like, oh yeah, I'm just making dinner, talking to my bros. Yeah, you know, whatever.
Sometimes we don't even talk. We just sit in there.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then it gets real awkward, and it's like, hello, is anybody there? I was like, yeah, I've been here the whole time. And it's like, what the fuck?
just playing Returnal, man.
just playing my game.
So that's exciting. I'm excited about that. But like, this also means that maybe potentially, and this would be weird as fuck, but potentially, and this is what I said a couple weeks ago.
Potentially, are you going to say potentially again?
We could see Discord go to all the platforms. Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation. That'd be so sick.
I wonder if they have the clause that says like you can't go to other platforms. Like you can't go to Xbox, you can't go to Nintendo. You can stay on PC or whatever.
I doubt it. I mean, Discord's got all the power in this.
That's true.
Yeah, because if this doesn't work, Discord can just be like, no, fuck you. We're just not going to do that. But this works really well, and I mentioned it earlier. I'm not a huge fan of the party system in PlayStation because it feels like Discord Lite is like what they're trying to do right now with the party system, and it doesn't work because like without all of the features of Discord, you don't have Discord, and I'd rather just have a simpler thing like they had before. But now they're just gonna fucking put a Discord app into PlayStation. Oh, yeah. And I fuck with that super heavy, and that sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if that was like hinted at, and it's been in talks since the PlayStation 5 was like getting closer to release, because they set it up as like a Discord Lite. They're like, we want to make a Discord, but we're not quite sure how to do it. Let's get on the horn and talk to Discord. And they're like, yo, you just want to buy our company or buy into our company, and we'll tell you how to do it. We'll just move our shit over there. And they're like, yeah, but give us a couple of months.
Or it was like, Sony's never been good at parties. Like the PS3 didn't even have parties.
Yeah.
PS4 parties were pretty rough pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, let's try and up our party game, and they tried adding all this shit like Discord, because they were probably looking at Discord, and they probably heard like Discord is in talks with Xbox, and they're like, that sucks. And then they're like, wait, it fell through? Hey, Discord.
You think this happened like immediately after?
I do. I really do. Yeah.
And then somebody's like, all right, we won't buy you.
Because if you remember, it was like a bunch of different people are in talks with Discord to buy Discord. Right. It's Microsoft, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But everyone's like, but not Sony. Because Sony's like, we don't want to buy Discord. But then they're like, hey, you want to just work with us, though? We're not going to buy you. You want to just like come over and work with us, though? And
that, dude, I'm stoked. Like, this is such good news. Like, I was going through the list. I'm like, we don't have anything like too crazy to talk about this week. And then this happened, and I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. Party systems be off the chain, dude. Like,
I think so. Yeah.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully we'll hear more news soon. All it says in the article is we'll see it next year. So
next year. Yeah. So
it's crazy that technology is going to take them a year, but whatever.
Maybe it won't though.
Maybe it won't. Maybe
they're just making sure. They're just like, see you in a year, and then they'll be like, actually, it's releasing in 6 months.
Yeah, they're pulling a Joe Biden and saying we're gonna reach for 2 million vaccinations a day, but really we're gonna do 3 million because it's just you're just a low ball, make everybody go, oh shit, they're really upping the ante here. Yeah,
could be,
maybe we'll see. Maybe. I'm excited. It's good news.
I wish I had some like ins at the executive level of Sony.
I know we need more insiders. We need the scoops, dude.
We need the scoops. We need
a Jason Schreier.
Yeah.
Need the scoops.
I need to become friends with Matt Booty.
Yeah. We all need to be friends with Matt Booty, though.
With a name like Matt Booty.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to know him.
Matt Booty and Bowser. Whatever. Doug Bowser. All right, let's move on. Matching Epic, Microsoft is slashing what it takes from developers to 12%. This comes from Molly Taylor at PC Gamer. Microsoft is reducing the cut it takes from PC gamers sold on its store from 30% down to 12%. The reduction comes into effect on August 1st and will mean that Microsoft takes the same cut of revenue as Epic, not Xbox, as Epic. Something which it's been using since the launch of the Epic Games Store to try to entice developers. Valve still takes the standard 30% cut of games sold on Steam, reduced to 25% when sales hit $10 million, and then 20% after $50 million. That's cool.
That's a lot of fucking percent to have your game on Steam. I put this in here because I didn't really know that. I didn't know that they took a third of your fucking revenue
Yeah,
to be on their system.
Now you know why Valve doesn't make games anymore, because they don't need to. Yeah.
Yeah, and also why Epic is doing so well. Why it's got so many people going to it, because it only took 12% of games, and they're like, well, you could come with us and be an exclusive here, and we'll only take 12%, or you can go over there and lose 30% of your fucking revenue. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, but Valve also has eyes. They have a lot more eyes than Epic, but that's slowly changing. Microsoft, that makes sense. I don't think Microsoft's like, we don't need to make 30. It's not our main source of revenue.
Well, no.
So who cares?
They got Game Pass. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, because they're like, no one's gonna put their shit on the Microsoft store for 30%. We might as well just move it down to 12. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think Valve's gonna change that anytime soon.
No.
They might, but if they do, it's not gonna be 12%. It's gonna be like 20%.
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, you look at it and it's like reduced to 25% when sales hit $10 million. So you have to hit $10 million. A third of $10 million is, well, if you're giving away a third of 10 million, you're left with $7 million. That's a really nice fucking paycheck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But if your game sells that well, then you're fine. Whatever, take the 30%. But if it's just a small little game and you're just like an indie developer, 30% is a lot of fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, but the amount of eyes that you're gonna get on Valve is like immeasurable, probably. So,
I guess.
Especially,
make
Valve.
Good shit. Put it on Reddit.
It's that easy, folks.
Yeah, it's that easy.
You heard it here first.
If this show was better, I would put it on Reddit.
I have done that and been yelled at by a bunch of moderators.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because it sucks, or just because like
no, because they're like, "Hey, you're spamming," and I'm like, "Yeah,
yeah, and
yeah, watch my shit. I don't care." Yoko Taro is working on a new game that he has no idea how to explain or sell. This comes from Jason G at Game Informer.
There's more to his name than Jason G, but that's funny.
Guisao. Creative director Yoko Taro is famous for his melancholic narratives, quirky characters, and subversive game design. He's working on the lesser-known Drakengard franchise, but has found recent acclaim for his role in the creation of the experimental Nier games. According to Gamatsu, Taro is also helming a brand new digital-only title, and in Taro fashion, it'll probably be weird and interesting as hell. Square Enix producer and Taro's close project partner, Yosuke Saito, made the announcement during Nier Replicant's first official live stream. Taro talked very briefly about the news and said, "This is a somewhat unusual game. I've created something mysterious that I have no idea how to explain or sell." Saito chimed in by mentioning that it'll feel nostalgic and new, and also assured viewers that the company's staff thinks it'll definitely sell well.
So the thing about Yoko Taro is he's got such a cult following that it's going to sell well. Yeah. It doesn't matter what it is. It's going to sell fine. It's going to do fine. Is it going to be the next like Nier Automata? Probably not. But it's going to sell. They're going to get their money back for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely getting that like Kojima status.
Mm-hmm.
And especially since he walks around with the big fucking head.
With the head. And like, nobody knows what he looks like.
It's iconic, dude. That's some Sia shit, dude.
He's going full Daft Punk or full Deadmau5.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Or Marshmallow. You know, it's all the same. It's like...
It's funny you went with all of them and I went with Sia.
But I mean, like, yeah, there's a reason that there's a reason Honey Bear is doing better than us.
Yeah, because he's a cute bear.
He's a cute fucking bear, and this is just our ugly mugs, right?
True.
We
But
gotta
also,
bear
you know,
this.
near Automata was like this
It's
massive
so fucking good.
thing, and it just really blew up. And Near Replicant is doing really well, and I'm sure
It's-
Square Enix is like, yeah, take our money, like, please stay with us, keep doing stuff.
Yeah, please do keep. I don't know why it's working, but keep doing it, please.
Yeah,
Like,
because
this
Square Enix,
makes no sense for marketing purposes, but it's working. So just
Yeah.
keep at it, man. Yeah.
Square Enix is like, every game we make is not selling well except for your games. So, but like, it does seem like a lot of something about nothing, because it's like, it's nostalgic and new.
Yeah.
It's an unusual game that I don't know how to describe, but it's like, you just can't talk about it. I know. It's
I can't describe it or sell it to you just yet.
You wait and see.
You wait and see. I might come up with something later on, but yeah.
Oh, you'll see, you little scoundrel.
I'm really excited because right now there's a phone game that he directed, and it's only out in Japan, and the English translation is coming sometime this year, he says. And it looks like it's coming around pretty quick because it keeps popping up on my Twitter feed. It's like, hey, we're still working on it. It's coming out pretty soon. We're just finishing it up. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. And I can't wait to play it. I don't even really know what it is, honestly. I don't know what this game is, but I'm already on it. And I know there's people who follow Yoko Taro, and they're like, yeah, we're buying whatever the fuck it is that you're putting out. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I am playing through Replicant. That game is melodramatic as fuck. Like that game is like, you meet somebody in the first 5 minutes, you're best friends. And you're like, okay, I guess that's cool. And then 5 minutes later, that person dies, and you're like, what? And you're like, you hardly knew this dude. Like, relax, chill out, my guy.
I like melodrama, though.
I know you do.
It's fun.
You might like the game, but
yeah.
it's way over the top and kind of dumb. But it's fun. It's really good. It's a really good game if you're looking for some stupid, weird ass game to just hammer Square at. Yeah.
This next piece of news, this was kind of the big piece of news up until that Discord thing happened. This is all anyone's been talking about.
You just keep saying piece, and I just think of like Reese's Pieces. It's like the next piece of news, and I just like want to eat a Reese's piece.
You do kind of look like E.T. Yeah, look at that. And you like Reese's Pieces, and yeah.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh.
Hey, chat, clip that. Traveler.
Well, that might be our thing. I might just have to do ET. The whole stream.
But this was like the big piece of news up until the Discord thing happened. He just ate a Reese's Pieces. Look at this man.
Where did it come from? I don't know.
It's actually rat poop. Crash Force Studio Toys for Bob is officially supporting Warzone development amid layoff claims. This comes from Tom Ivan at the Video Game Chronicle. The Novato, California-based developer, which
I don't know what Novato is either.
Me either.
I'm guessing it's somewhere in California.
Yeah, my guess as well. Which made 2018's Spyro Reignited Trilogy and 2020's Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, tweeted to say it's proud to support development for Season 3 of Call of Duty #Warzone and look forward to more to come. Quote, glad to have you on the project with us, responded Raven Software, which has worked on Warzone with Modern Warfare Studio Infinity Ward since the outset of the Battle Royale game's development. Ahead of the launch of Warzone Season 3 last week, Raven discussed how the game's massive success has impacted developments behind the scenes at the Madison, Wisconsin-based studio. The free-to-play Battle Royale game has been a smash hit since March 2020 launch, attracting 6 million players in 24 hours, 15 million in 3 days, and 30 million in 10 days, 50 million in 1 month, 85 million in 9 months, and 100 million in 13 months. To cope with the demands of its ballooning player base, co-developer Raven, which has contributed to every premium Call of Duty game released since 2010, has been on a major recruitment drive over the past year.
I included those numbers in that because that's insane.
That is a lot.
That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, so basically, like, Toys for Bob is just working on Call of Duty now.
So yeah, it seems like they are taking everything Activision has, and they're going, all of you guys need to stop working on whatever it is you're working on and focus on this Call of Duty thing because it's selling like fucking candy. Kids want this shit. It's crack cocaine for kids. Which Epic did as well. When Fortnite first came out, they went to, I mean, it was small at that time. Epic wasn't very big, but they went to each of their things and they're like, you need to stop working on that. You need to stop working on that. And you two teams are going to join the Fortnite team now. And your studios are now going to work on Fortnite exclusively. And that's all we're going to do. It seems like Activision is going to be the Warzone engine, just like Epic is the Fortnite engine, you know? And that's bad fucking news.
It's really depressing because Crash Bandicoot and Spyro like literally just got out of like purgatory jail because they've been stuck with Activision for all these years.
Yep.
They finally got out of purgatory jail with this great studio, Toys for Bob, who's been doing great work since Spyro. And even before then, I think they did like Skylanders. But
they also did a couple of other things. I want to look up their studio. What? Keep talking.
Yeah, so like, you know, Toys for Bob is like one of the most interesting things over at Activision because all Activision does is fucking Call of Duty, and that's all they ever do, and it's really annoying. And now they're like, oh, our shit's falling apart, everything's breaking over here, we need Toys for Bob to come over and help us out. Basically meaning Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, didn't sell as well as they wanted it to, and now they're just the Warzone guys now.
Yeah, so apparently it's just Skylanders, and they had Madagascar games for the movie Madagascar. But that was pretty much it.
Yeah. But like, you know, I would have really liked
more.
A new Spyro game would have been cool.
Yeah. A new Spyro game, a rebooted Spyro game would have been cool.
Yeah.
Even a new Crash Bandicoot game, like Crash Bandicoot 5, would have been fucking great.
I mean, 4 just came out. So.
But I know, but like now they're not even working on that.
No, and they're not going to because they're on Warzone now.
Yep, they're just creating content so that you can buy their.
And this is why I refuse to play Warzone. This is why I refuse to buy these fucking Call of Duty games. They keep making the same fucking game all the time. Yep. And then like giving us hope with Crash Bandicoot and then just killing it. And I can't help but feel like I'm like part of the blame because I didn't buy Crash Bandicoot 4. We all should have gone out and bought it. We should have bought it, and we fucked up. We fucked up, Nick. Me, you, we fucked up.
I think it would have been inevitable because it doesn't matter how well Crash Bandicoot 4 sold. Warzone's still going to outsell it because of all the stupid microtransactions and everything in it. Whereas like Crash is like the one-time thing, and it's gonna come to a breaking point, right? Like you hope it's gonna come to a breaking point where nobody wants to play Call of Duty anymore. Nobody wants to play battle royales anymore. Apex is gonna die. Fortnite's gonna die, and Warzone's gonna die. And it's just at some point they're gonna have to split their teams up back into whatever they were gonna do. And at that point, those teams are not gonna know how to do anything except for, you know.
Oh, they're not going to split their teams. They're not going to have like Toys for Bob go back and make Crash Bandicoot again. They're just going to be the Warzone guys, and then they're going to close down that studio. I know how these things go. That's how it goes. Like, hey, you work on this now, and now it's just like, well, Toys for Bob is just part of Infinity Ward now.
Right.
Like,
I see what you're saying.
You know, like,
yeah, they're not. Yeah, you're right.
Like
they'll just lay them on.
Yeah,
if it's not making money. Yeah.
Toys for Bob is just not going to be a studio anymore.
Yep.
And it's depressing, and it
Yep.
sucks because they did great stuff.
It really sucks too, because the three big ones are the three, like, well, okay, maybe not the Activision Toys for Bob ones, but the other two Battle Royale games absorbed like really great studios, right? And they just sucked them up, and they're like, you're stuck in this hell making Battle Royale games for X amount of years, and you're not working on anything else, such as Respawn. I bet you Respawn's not fucking doing anything, right? And if they are, it's going to take them forever to do anything.
I bet Respawn's working on that next Star Wars game for sure.
I hope so. I really fucking hope so. But also, it's not going to be as good. It's not going to be as polished because their team is split, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we already saw that with the first one.
With the first one, it wasn't done.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, it sold well, but like, it wasn't a finished game. It wasn't very polished because they just threw it out. But Respawn's stuck under that, and the guys that made Paragon are now doing Fortnite. And then when Battle Royales inevitably die, which they will, it might be like 10 years from now, but they'll die, and then we'll never see those studios again. And then kids who are growing up now who played, you know, Titanfall or Paragon, they'll be like, where the fuck? Do you remember this game? I remember this game. Where is it? And they'll look it up, and they'll be like, oh yeah, Respawn was on this. And where did they go? Well, EA absorbed them, and then they just died.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Because like, it's nice. It's nice to think like, oh yeah, these battle royales are gonna go away, but it's like they're still making Call of Duties to this day.
Well, Call of Duty, yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but like they've been making Call of Duty every year for the past 15 years?
Something like that, yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, if it makes money, it makes money. And it's at a certain point, we just gotta stop fucking buying these things, guys. Like, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem is, and we brought this up last week or the week before when we had the NPD numbers, whenever that was. And it was like Call of Duty is always on top. And it's always those top 10 games are always like just regular games. They're like games that you know exactly what you're getting into. They're your Call of Duty, they're your Smash Bros, they're your Mario Kart, they're your Madden. And it's just like, yeah, those are always going to be up there because they're comfort food. You know, it's like, you know what you're buying. But those games are never, ever, 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 ever game of the year.
No.
Never once.
Not anymore, no.
Yeah. And it's just like, it's really sad to see that we are rewarding comfort rather than innovation.
Yeah, I'm always flabbergasted because I'm just like, who the fuck is spending $70 on these games? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you buying these things? Like, if you want to play them, like, I get it. People like Call of Duty, and I kind of like Call of Duty too sometimes. Like, why even buy the new one?
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Why?
It's the same thing.
And
I don't get it either.
It's the FOMO thing, you know? Everyone's like, the fear of missing out. Like, everyone wants in on it. You know, that's why we all got into Destiny when it first came out and shit. And like, yeah, whatever. But I don't know. I'm torn on it because I get it. Like, people like Call of Duty and they like what they like. But also, like, god damn it, dude. Crash Bandicoot. I really wanted a new Spyro, man. Yeah. I was more of a Spyro guy anyway. Like, I really wanted a new Spyro, but oh well.
For sure.
It would also what would have really been cool, you know, because Toys for Bob came out and they were working on Skylanders, which was an amalgamation of all these different characters, and it was very successful. And then they did the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy. They didn't do that, actually. That was someone else. But you know, Crash Bandicoot was like such a huge success though, the Insane trilogy. And then the Spyro Reignited trilogy was such a huge success as well. And then I think Crash Bandicoot was maybe not as well sold. I think it was really well received. I just don't think it sold very well. For one, I don't think it was marketed very well because I don't remember it. I remember when it came out, I was like, dude, this came out? You know what I mean? Yeah, like, I feel like it wasn't marketed at all. But like, these guys have put in work for years since Skylanders, and it would have been cool to see these guys not make a new Spyro, make a new IP, make something that they wanted to make. They fucking earned it, and we'll never see it.
Yeah.
It sucks. And everyone who's working at Warzone right now, all these people, they're not going to want to work at Warzone. They're going to leave the company. And Toys for Bob, as we know it, is going to die in like a week anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. They'll work at it for like a year, and then they'll be like, "This is."
It's not.
I wanted to make games. I didn't want to make skins.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just sucks.
It's sad.
You know, Activision was turning a leaf with the reboots and whatnot. It's like maybe Activision's doing all right. You know, they got Warzone going. Call of Duty was kind of hit or miss here and there, but like.
Yes, you never miss.
You got Crash and you got Spyro, and it's like they have good shit, you know. They just don't do anything with it.
Yeah, well, and they also did Tony Hawk. And
did they?
Yeah, that's Activision. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did that, and it's like, oh, okay, Activision is trying some new shit, but we're not going to see another Tony Hawk, and we're not going to see. Yeah, it's just not going to happen.
It's sad.
Yeah,
because like, what are they gonna bring to the fucking table on E3 this year, next year, the year after? It's like, oh, Warzone Season 7, and you're like, okay, cool. You didn't really have to show this at E3.
Overwatch.
That's Blizzard. Oh, Blizzard Activision.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Anyway, what to look forward to next week. The main lineup for PlayStation players includes Battlefield 5, Stranded Deep, and Wreckfest. So
I'm excited for Wreckfest. I don't know what Stranded Deep is, and Battlefield 5 is just one of those fucking safe games. It's
what
just
was that?
Battlefield.
Was that the World War one?
No, that's Battlefield 1. I don't know what the fuck Battlefield 5 is. I stopped giving a shit after Battlefield.
Which one is Battlefield 5?
4? 3? Whatever it was.
I remember 4. I don't remember Battlefield 5.
I don't either.
Battlefield 5 is a first-person shooter video game developed by EA Dice. Thanks. 16th installment in the Battlefield series. Oh my god.
Stop buying these games, people. Battlefield is just not good. It's the same bullshit over and over again. Just play the old shit.
I kind of always like Battlefield.
It's the same shit. It's Call of Duty.
I like Battlefield. I don't know.
It's exactly the same.
I like Battlefield. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
If you have Xbox Live, I am a shell. I love EA. They're my favorite company. If you have Xbox Live or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, these 4 titles are free to own starting next month. Armello is available May 1st to May 31st. Dungeons 3 is available May 16th to June 15th. Lego Batman is available May 1st to May 15th. And Tropico 4 is available May 16th to May 31st.
Okay. I don't know. Like most of those.
Tropico is fun. Yeah.
Lego Batman. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Recent reviews. This is your thing.
Oh, you want me to take it? Okay. Recent reviews on OpenCritic. This is OpenCritic. This is where all the reviewers who get like copies of games and actually are accredited reviewers, accredited critics, get games and they review them. So these are the 2 games that came out recently, and these are their scores. New Pokemon Snap is sitting at 81 out of 38 critic reviews. So that's doing pretty good. If you like Pokemon Snap and you're thinking about getting it, pick it up. It's got an 81.
I've seen a lot of screenshots and it looks pretty hilarious. All these just like depressed looking Pokemon. It's pretty funny.
Oh man, I watched the YouTube guy RT Games, and he was just taking pictures of Bidoofs. And he would just take pictures, and like you can put like stickers on the pictures and then share them. And he just like taking pictures of Bidoof's asses and sharing it. And honestly, it's probably up there. If you buy Pokemon Snap and you go like most favorite it or whatever, RT Game is probably up there somewhere. all of his folder of Bidoof. Next game on here, of course, is Returnal. That came out the same day as Pokemon Snap, actually. And it's sitting a little higher. It's at 86 out of 95 critics. So that's really good. That's one of the better ones this year.
It's a great game.
It is. It's super good. And I'm only on the second level. So that's the cookie.
You got a question?
Back to you, Jake. Oh, sorry.
You got a question? Back to you, Nick.
Yes, back to me. Thank you, Jake.
Yes, Nick.
Jake back in the studio. What do we got? What did we talk about? We talked about Toys for Bob, right? We talked about Yoko Taro. We talked about
go to sleep. See you later.
All right, good night, Jake. In recent news, there was a piece of news that came up. Just a little piece, a little nugget, little Reese's Pieces of news.
Yeah,
that came up, and right before we started recording, and it was Bill Gates and Melinda Gates are getting a divorce apparently. So my question this week is, why? Why do you think they're getting a divorce? Who cheated on who?
Does love exist?
Or was it the kid's fault?
Can love
How screwed is the future if Bill and Melinda Gates can't stay together?
Yeah, can love exist if Bill and Melinda can't stay in love?
So that's my question.
It's a good one.
I thought so.
It's a tearjerker.
Back to you in the studio, Jake.
Well, we're back in the studio, and this next piece of news is going to blow your mind. We're going to do some plugs.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, make sure you check out all the other Lonercast shows, like the Jake and Corey podcast, which comes out every Monday. We've got Spoilercast, which I guess come out every Wednesday. I don't know. Just seems to be where they land. And we've got other...
Wait, saying that, do you have a Spoilercast for tomorrow?
I do. Yeah.
Shit,
I do.
What can we look forward to?
Yeah, tomorrow we've got a season 1 spoiler cast of Invincible. So check that out. We went on for like over an hour about Invincible. So definitely check that out. Great show. Nick disagrees, but that's okay.
I'm not on this one because I can't really get through it. So
I love it so much. Check us out on Twitter. I'm at emergency pizza _. Nick is at fatal_microwave. Check out this show live every Monday at twitch.tv/lonercast. Also check out random streams and shit. All the VODs. They're there for video on demand.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's the show. Bye.
Okay, bye, everybody. Love you. Love your faces.